The forest land has been cleared for agriculture, for mining and also for industries. And thus the Adivasis have been forced to evacuate their forest land. And if we look at certain figures, we will be surprised to see how badly they have been affected. Well, the mining projects have evacuated at least 50% of the Adivasis. That is, of the population which has been displaced, 50% of them have been Adivasis. And in Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa and Jharkhand, they have been affected as much as 79%. Well, the northeastern states where the Adivasis dwell are militarized and war-torn. This means that they have been affected by various factors and forced to leave their ancestral land and leave behind their skills. 45% of the Adivasis in the villages and 35% of them in the cities are below the poverty line. Their children naturally are malnourished and they are uneducated. So it's like a vicious circle wherein starts with their leaving their home and then losing their livelihood and then coming to the cities and not getting the correct kind of employment and thus having less money, and the process continues when the next generation is neither educated nor healthy, and thus what happens is a weak, backward and a marginalized group called the Adivasis. Gobinda Maran has beautifully described saying, they have taken away our land, left us few houses, even our burial place, the temples, and everything else is gone. What shall we do now? Where shall we go? That is how Gobinda Maran laments on the opening of a refinery project at Orissa in his dwelling area. Now, let's try and understand about the minorities and marginalization. In this, we have to understand that the Constitution of India has guaranteed certain special rights to the minority and the marginalized group of India. Now, why has it done so? Because first of all, the minority or the marginalized group is small in number and the Indian government is committed to safeguard them from all respects. It has to protect the minority community from the majority community against any wrongs that it could have done. Well, the Indian Constitution also pledges that it shall protect the cultural diversity and bring in equality and justice in the country. All this has forced the government to see that they bring in certain reforms, reservations, safeguard measures to see that the minority marginalized group of India is enjoying the equal status and is protected and safeguarded against any wrongs.